This is the second spring fishing video in Sweden on the channel. We go back to the big lake and this time better conditions and less equipment lost. With these calmer conditions we have some excellent pike fishing, both on the structures and in the base, but we also find the honey hole when it comes to big Zander, big fat Zander I might say, and we catch a lot of them. Enjoy guys.
Look at this beast.
It is the second week of April and the mornings, they are still cold, with frost still being very much a thing, as we head out towards the big lake to fish for pike on the structures with big soft baits like the slow roller, the whitefish, but also jerk baits. Let's unhook her before I have an incident on the low glider. Old school spots.
Weer één team?
Ja, dan had hij wel.
Ah, mooi. Hij is alleen heel dun.
Ja, dat is heel dun.
Een lange dunne.
Yes.
Heel afgepaaid.
And we're gonna move out. I think we're gonna try and find some Zander. See if that's. The wind is really nice now. It's probably the only shot that we're gonna get at Zander fishing on this lake. We got a hunch where there could be. Had two good ones, but it died down since 1.5 hours. But the wind has died down as well. And 2-3 hours ago we had a little nice chop on the rocks, but now it's just flat calm. The pike just don't seem to be close on the shallows or on the rocks. So let's get the big baits in. Let's wait for some collapsers. Soder Tackle, see if we can find some Zander.
We found a zone that was packed with Zander. Deep, but most of them were standing really close to the surface, between 0 and 2 meters of depth. And that kind of beats everything we used to know about Zander. What we thought we know about Zander. The theory that Zander hated sunlight and wanted to stay in the shade. Well, I think we disproved that over the years.
But we found a Zander.
Oh, die is dik. Jezus. Zo.
Oh, kijk hoe dik die is. Zander on the open water.
Ah, yes. Most of the Zander we found above the baitfish, and those baitfish, they are essential, we need to find them. And when you find them, they're definitely not easy to catch. Most of them will just follow, and that can happen for a full hour until they suddenly get switched on.
We're using the collapser. This is the Caramello color, the 22 centimeter version. 10 gram jig head, just a BKK spear assessed on top of it. Extended it a little bit with a swivel and 2 split rings. We got a really thick pike leader on, so it's 1 millimeter. We do expect some pike, and we have been using this setup on some of the smaller lakes as well successfully to catch pike, because the collapser is really good for pike as well. And we are using a SG4 130 gram, which is quite stiff, but the mouth of the Zander is quite hard and rough. We got the Abu rocket on top of it with a high gear ratio, so you can retrieve really fast if you make the wrong cast. You do need to adjust your retrieve speed, because this thing retrieves like a madman. And it's fine. So yeah, that's the Zander setup. It's not like finesse, but it's effective.
In the afternoon they really switched on, and within a span of just a couple of hours we ended up with more than 15 Zander above the 80 centimeter mark, and incredibly hardly any pike, until we found this one, and look at the difference in ferocity. That's why I like pike fishing so much. They are so aggressive and you got so many different techniques to approach this fish.
Oh, morning! New day. New opportunities on the big lake. We thought we, capitulate on the, capitalize, benefit from the huge amount of Zander that we found yesterday. Weather looks like similar like yesterday until we turn up on the lake, and it turned out that the wind is quite strong at the moment. So it could be ideal for a particular bait that we have in mind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fish this bait first, and hopefully the Zander spot is not too bothered by the wind. In terms of presentation, but also the big Zander were standing really high. And if the Zander are being, and if the Zander are being pushed off, then it's gonna be really hard to find them. But hopefully the bait fishing is really good, and we got an alternative. And that's the cool thing about a big lake like this. We got tons of opportunities, possibilities, options, and even Zander fishing is on the menu these days. So let's head out, do some jerkbait fishing. Jesper already, I see what you're doing. Last year on the Fire Tiger Deviator swim. I'm gonna go for the Harakiri or the Scout jerkbait. I think I'll go for the Scout jerkbait. Let's go. What a fish in the base. Finally a fat one. Jesper had a huge one following earlier on. Look at the markings on the head of this one. Oh. Look at the leash.
We had our fun in the base, but now the wind seems to be dying down slowly, just enough to give that Zander spot another go in the short window that we still have got left. And of course, the first thing we found there straight away is an aggressive pike.
Guys, if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. Not only do you get access to our often politically incorrect WhatsApp group, but you also get exclusive content, tactical videos from me where I explain through depth maps and my awesome illustrations how to fish in certain conditions, certain waters, certain techniques. And you can also get discount on several brands like Lucky Lures, Esox Inc., Rebelcell, Pikecraft and others, and you support our work that allows us to create more of these hopefully amazing videos. Check the link down in the description below for more information.
After this Zander excursion on the big lake, Jesper and I went to Lake Vättern to fish for Savage Gear later on this trip in Sweden. Hugo joined me as well. A couple of videos about that trip will hit the channel too, and there will be a member exclusive about how we found the Zander. This will be a video for channel members only, exclusively, as we have done for a variety of different topics on the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.